people of the YouTube world and all who are watching this. I am Mackenzie901K. So it is officially the holiday season and it is one of my favorite times of year. As you guys can see, I do have my tree up. This is a brand new tree. Well, it's new to me. It's not really new. I did thrift this tree. What I figured we could do today is we could go through my December TBR and then we could do a little bit of decorating and also do my final monthly spread of 2024, which is insane to say that because I cannot believe that we have been journaling together for quite a bit of time now. I'm so excited to get into that. I have quite a bit of books on my monthly TBR because if you guys don't know, I am trying to currently get through my reading goal and I am a few books shy of my reading goal currently, so I need to finish that up. So first I am going to be reading volumes 3, 4, and 5 of Snow White and the Red Hare. This is a series that I picked up last month in November. This series is following our main character Shirayuki. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She is known for having this gorgeous red hair. One day this prince decides that he wants to make her his concubine, so she ends up running away and running into the arms of pretty much another prince, and it just kind of follows her story from there. I'm really stoked about continuing this series because I've had such a fun time with it. It has that fairy tale whimsy that I really enjoy, so I am extremely excited to get back into this series. Next, I am going to pick up Magnolia Parks. This book is actually on my 2024 TBR, so I decided that I wanted to try to read it to get one book closer to finishing that TBR. This, I don't exactly know what it's about other than I've heard it compared to Gossip Girl, but it's Gossip Girl in London. Very intrigued by this. I have seen this series floating around for a few years now and I think that it will be very interesting to read. I think I've put this on a few TBRs before, but I definitely want to try to get to it this month because I'm very intrigued by it. I own the whole entire series also. I am yet to pick it up. This will be read at some point this month. And then next up we have Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. This is the second book in the Emily Wilde series. This I'm actually picking up because Katie's Patreon members decided that they wanted to do like a little group read for the Emily Wilde series. So I decided just to go ahead and pick it up because I really wanted to continue the Emily Wilde series. And the third book I believe comes out in the first half of 2025. I'm really not sure. I'll have to look that up. This is following our main character Emily Wilde, and Emily Wilde is a girl who studies fae and things like that. So she ventures off into this town to study these fae people and the different types of fae and things like that. The townsfolk, they don't really like her to begin with. There's also this cute little romance in here that is starting to bloom. I really love the first book. I hope to really love the second book, and I just love the cover so much. So we are continuing this series this month. And then the next book that I wanted to pick up is I wanted to pick up Strange the Dreamer. This is by Lonnie Taylor. This book has also been on quite a few TBRs, but I'm really hoping to get to it this month because Strange the Dreamer has just always intrigued me. It is my friend Katie, aka Katie is reading. It is one of her favorite books. So I really wanted to kind of see what the hype is about. It just seems to be pretty interesting. I don't exactly know what it is about and I kind of want to go in blind to this one. But yeah, this is the really pretty US hardcover edition that I really love. I'm gonna try to read this. Funny enough, I think I put Strange the Dreamer on my TBR last December and never picked it up. So hopefully we will get to that this year. I also wanted to mention the buddy reads for Katie's Patreon that we are doing. I do try to partake in the Patreon buddy reads with Katie's Patreon as much as I can. This one that we're doing 2 this month. We're doing the Raven and the Reindeer. I believe that is by T. Kingfisher. And then we are doing, I believe it's called The Snow Queen. But I am very excited to read this. This will be my first T. Kingfisher book that I've read. I've picked up a few T. Kingfisher books, but I've never actually completed one before. So those will be very interesting reads to get to this month. And then of course it isn't a December TBR without a few Christmas books. The first Christmas book that I'm going to be reading is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. I've actually started it already. I'm about halfway through it. So this one is following our main character's story, and story goes back to this town that she used to visit a lot as a child because her great aunt lives there. Her great aunt actually ended up falling and breaking her hip. So it is Story's mission this year to compete in this Christmas competition in place of her aunt. And also there's this guy Cole who is grumpy and also holds a bit of a grudge against our main character. He is also competing in this competition to go up against her to try to take her down because in his words he believes that she should not win. Very intrigued to continue this. So far I will say that I have been enjoying it, but I am planning on filming a video with this very soon, so you guys will get to see my full thoughts in there. That is pretty much what it is about. And also look at this cover, it is so cute. And then next up, I did want to kind of end off the year by reading a classic. So I am deciding to pick up A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This is just the tale probably everybody has heard, but it follows Scrooge and it talks about Christmas past, present, and future. Things like that. It's very, very short. It's literally under 130 pages. I'm very excited to read this. I think this will be such a good little fun, fast-paced read. I can officially say that I have read a classic this year, which is a win. And then next up, we have a book that I'm very excited for, and that is Spectacular. This is a Caraval holiday novella. So this is the latest installment of the Caraval series. So this series follows Tella and Scarlett, and they pretty much go on this journey in this circus-like thing. They get invited to it. It's very mysterious. It's kind of a deadly game of sorts. I didn't really love the Caraval series. I definitely think that I like the Once Upon a Broken Heart series much more. However, I did really like Legend, and I like Donatella as well. So I am excited to pick this up because I do believe that you get to see all of them again. And also Katie and I are buddy reading this later this month, so I'm very excited to pick this up and to see what I think. It's also very short. It's literally a little bit over 200 pages, so I'm excited to see what they get up to in this. I hope that I love it because this could either make or break the Caraval series for me at this point. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that I love this because I really don't love the Caraval series that much. And then the very last book that I'm putting on my December TBR is The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore. This is the third book in the Dream Harbor series. The first book is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I really enjoyed. The second book is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, which I really did not enjoy. And then there is this book. This is the third book, and it is a Christmas book following our main character, Kiara North. Pretty much it seems like she bought this Christmas tree farm. I believe they're gonna open it back up or something. But the cover's cute. I like the little dog on it. So I'm very excited to pick this up and read it. That's my whole TBR. If I read this whole TBR, I do believe that I will have my reading goal completed. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to get festive, if we aren't already festive enough with this TBR, and we are going to decorate my Christmas tree. We're gonna put up some other Christmas decorations and things like that, and I'm very excited. That's what we're gonna do, and I will talk to you guys in just a bit. Hello everybody. We did finish decorating up the tree. I really like how it turned out. Last year I done white bows on the tree, but this year I decided to do red, and it really gives it that Victorian look, which was what I was going for. A Victorian but modern-esque. I think that the bows are such a cute touch, and I will forever be one of those people to put bows on my tree. I also put up my little book tree, as you guys saw. That is so cute. I love my book tree so much. And then I also, you guys see me put up a few more little bits and bobs here and there. Overall, I think that everything turned out really cute. I'm not really a person who goes crazy when it comes to Christmas decor. I don't own a lot of Christmas decor, but what I do own, I really like it. Enough on the decor. Now what I think we're gonna go ahead and do is we are gonna go ahead and jump on into the journaling. I do have my December spread that I want to do with you guys, and I wanted to, of course, make it Christmas themed. So that is what we are going to go ahead and jump into. And also, I cannot believe that we're already on our December spread. This is our last monthly spread of the year, guys. Crazy. Let's go ahead and let's jump into that, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I wanted to try something different today for the journaling portion. I wanted to do a little voiceover, just kind of yap with you guys for a minute, because I thought what better of a time to just yap than while we're journaling. So today we are doing more of a drawing heavy journaling spread than what we typically do. I haven't done anything super duper drawing heavy in a few years. Honestly, when I first started doing any type of bullet journaling, everything I did was drawing. Every monthly spread that I did, everything. So I decided to go back to my roots, because honestly, December, it's nostalgia. Everything about December for me is just nostalgia. So I thought, what better of a time to do a hand-drawn spread than December? I actually had a bit of issues with this spread. This is actually my second time doing this spread. The first time I done it, I wanted each of the shelves to have some type of little decor on it. That did not end up working out. Originally, I tried to draw like a little book tree and things like that, and sometimes when you get so small and you try to draw such small things, it's hard. It can get very difficult to get things as precise and accurate as you want them to be. So we did not end up doing that. I just ended up putting a little gingerbread house and then a little tree up top, which you guys will see in just a second. And then we have the tree on the side, which I'm not gonna lie, looks a little lopsided, but I do go in and try to fix that. I don't know why the tree ended up being a little bit leaning. I don't know. I was also, while I was drawing this, a little bit sick, so if something's not accurate on here, please excuse it. I was a little bit sick trying to do this. Let's talk about Bookmas for a second. So this is actually my first year doing Bookmas. I'd never done Bookmas before up until this year. However, I did do Vlogmas for a few years, both on and off YouTube. That used to be honestly some of my favorite content to film, was to just take out a camera, any type of camera, whether it be a phone camera, I had a little mini camera back in the day, anything, any type of camera, and just film what I was doing throughout the day and then go in and edit it. Was so fun for me. And this was back when Vlogmas was like peak, so like 2015, 16, 17, somewhere in there. And I definitely miss those days, so I wanted to try to do Bookmas. I don't know how many people really watch Vlogmas anymore. I still watch it, but I don't watch it as frequently as I used to. I still really enjoy it, so I wanted to try to do the 12 days instead of the 24, because honestly my life is not interesting enough for 24 days of videos. On the other side of that, I really don't have time to film 24 days worth of content. Like, that just seems a little bit crazy. But anyway, back to the spread. So on the right side, I wanted to do it as like a drawing portion, and I wanted to have like my cover spread. And then on the left side, I wanted to do my little books read section where I'll put like pictures of the books I read. I'm trying this new format. I don't know if I'll carry it into 2025. I don't really love it that much, but it's what I was working with at the time. So I was just like, okay, this works. I like it enough enough, we will do it again. Speaking of 2025 journaling spreads, I am very excited to do my 2025 journaling setup. I will be sharing that with you all in just a few days. I don't know when exactly I'm posting it, but it will be very soon. So get excited for that. And we are pretty much at the end of this spread. So I'm going to just finish this out with music, and I will catch you guys in the outro. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the TBR, the decorating that we did, and also my journal spread. I think that my journal spread turned out quite cute. I did have some trial and error with it, that's for sure. But in the end, I definitely think that it turned out super duper cute. So with that being said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps out the channel, makes my heart smile. We are only one day into the 12-day uploading. I'm so excited for what I've got planned and things like that for this week. So make sure that you tap that subscribe button as well as that post notification bell. We are uploading for Bookmas every single day at 6 p.m. EST, so you guys do not want to miss a single Bookmas because they're all going to be unique and special in their own ways, and I'm so excited. That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Bookmas Day 2. Bye bye!